Hey, welcome to my channel. Today I thought, since we didn't, well, if you'll notice, you might not notice because you might not like meal prep, but I didn't do my meal prep this morning. What a morning. You know I'm up in the middle of the night every night without exception, 5 o'clock the latest. This morning I slept till 7:30. When I got up, I felt like I had a hangover. And don't ask me how I know what that feels like. I felt terrible. I kept dropping stuff. My head was foggy. I felt terrible. Well, I had a 10 o'clock doctor's appointment from here via the phone. We'll talk about that too. That's one of my, I guess you could say, quarterly PSAs. So I was going to make the zucchini bread, but by the time I gathered myself together, got my shower and everything like that, I didn't have time to let it bake because it bakes like over an hour. Then you cool it, and I didn't want it to cool too long while I was on the phone, then it wouldn't come out of the pan. So I didn't do any meal prep. And by the time we got through fiddle fumbling around trying to get the video chat to work, it was like 11 o'clock. I was like, I ain't doing it. He's in California. He was supposed to be in person, but he couldn't make it. A month ago, he knew he couldn't make it for whatever reason. So he was doing it from California. This is my psychiatrist. Yes, I see a psychiatrist. I have a mental condition, and I take medicine for it. It's called bipolar disorder. I am medicated. I believe fully if you have a mental condition in going and seeking help. There should be no stigma attached to anything mental health related. I've said it before and I will keep saying it because some people need to hear it, because maybe they're in a situation where it is frowned upon. Ooh, what's wrong with you? Well, it's just your brain has a disease, that's all. And guess what your brain is? I'll give you a second. It's an organ, just like your heart, your lungs, your liver. Heck, even your skin is an organ. Is the skin not the biggest organ in the body? I think I've heard that. When you get a skin disease, nobody goes, oh no. So they shouldn't do that when you have a brain disorder. If you have something where your chemicals are misfiring, they're out of balance, your hormones, whatever it is that's causing it, seek help. Don't worry about what somebody thinks. And even if they want to say something to you that maybe they shouldn't, you just ignore them and you do what's best for you. That's what I do. I do what's best for me. And what's best for me is seeking help from a psychiatrist and his right-hand man, which I'm not sure what he's called, but I see him too. And they give me medication and they fix me. And if they didn't, it would not be pretty. It just would not be pretty. So that's my PSA. If you need help in that department, please go get it. So after we did all that, then I was just like, I am not meal prep. Listen, you know, I just got home. I got to get my coffee. What were we just talking about? You got to see the hat. But I'll tell you this other stuff before we talk about what we did today. So I got, gosh, and my lips are chapped to boot. Hold on. Y'all just, it's so cold outside, and I lick my lips a lot, and they're chapped, and I lick them even more. So there's the extent of my makeup. Sweet tea chapstick. So I got my blood work back. You know, I seen the doctor Wednesday, and she drawed my blood. We talked about all that. Well, everything that she checked, let's see, she didn't check everything because they only needed 2 vials. So it wasn't like a big 4 vial session. She would have had to stick me again for sure. My cholesterol was fine, except my triglycerides. I can't remember what it said. Whichever way they're supposed to be, it was the opposite. So they were either too high or too low, and it was the one that's not good. I can't remember what it said. I'll tell you what she said about that too. We'll talk about that too. My vitamin D is low, which I've been on vitamin D for years, but she took me off of it for the summer because she said typically you get enough from the sun. Well, now that it's been wintertime, I'm not getting enough, so she put me back on that. And then, let's see. Oh, the worst part was my kidney functions are worse. So she took me off my arthritis medicine, which was like that much of a thing that helps stiffness, not pain. It doesn't help the pain. It just like helps with the inflammation. So it's a small dose that she gave me. And so now she's taking that away. Stay hydrated. So I have really got to work on my water, which I got a big cup of water. But when I come in from doing something, I got to have my coffee. And y'all know that. So I got to work on my water. And this is the part that she said. This is what the other doctor, the nurse practitioner, told me back last year when they got me all off kilter. I was doing low carb for the endocrinologist. That was keeping my A1C where it should be. It was making me lose weight. I was feeling so good. I didn't have this puffy carb face. None of that. My stomach was flat. Low carb is really the way for me to go. But I guess I have trouble sticking to it where I can't have a little bit of everything. You see what I'm saying? But it really is the best for my body. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's hard. It's hard to stay with. But I was doing so good. And then my blood work came back for this doctor. And they said, no, do Mediterranean diet. So I said, okay, if that's what you want, I'll try it. And it got me, I can't do Mediterranean diet. I just can't. Eating the fish and the vegetables and all. No, I can't do it. They can't either. That's not who we are. I couldn't maintain it any more than I could. I don't know what. But, so that got me like, messed me up. And I don't know that I ever got back on track since. Because it, like Denise said, she said that messed with your mojo. I said, that's exactly what it did. So guess what she told me this time? I'll give you a second for that one too. Eat the Mediterranean diet. Well, guess what? No, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm staying on simplyfilling. I'm not varying off of it. I'm going to try something that I know I can't do. I'm just going to do the best I can do with what I know to do with simplyfilling. Then that's just how that's going to stay. So anyway, that was my blood work. Now Friday, let's see, Thursday, I told y'all I didn't feel good. Let me tell y'all, I had to get some medicine a while ago, and I had her ask the pharmacist, was a sore, stiff neck a side effect of his second shingles dose? And she said it wasn't. I'm like, well, that's an odd coincidence. Out of the blue, my neck just got stiff and sore. And it's not muscular sore like a good neck rub in the muscles wouldn't help. It's like down deep in. I don't know where that came from. So if it wasn't from the shot, coincidentally, it's from something. And it's still like that today. But, Friday, I had to take Mama to get, speaking of neck, a lot of times I'll say things and they'll go into the next thing. She gets injections in her neck because she had neck surgery, which almost killed her. It was not good. They wanted her to have another one and she told them no. So she goes and gets neck injections and she has to have somebody take her because they put her to sleep, obviously. And so I sat out there and it was cold. Ooh, it was cold. And I just sat out there with the heat on and I'm going to tell you what I did. She was first one in the morning, so about an hour and 15 minutes is all I had to wait out in the car. TikTok. I played TikTok videos the whole blast of time, except for when I went down the road to go to the bathroom and get me a drink. Diet drink. Yes, that is correct. So that's what I did Friday. This is Saturday, right? I done told you I woke up with a hangover. If somebody just clicked to that part of the video, they might think, what did you do Friday night? So, like I said, when the doctor got over, it was about 11 o'clock. And I went in there to get me some ice in my water. And I was like, you know what? I think I want some Lexington barbecue. If you're from around here, you know Lexington. It's just up the road a ways. I don't know. Hour. And, does it take an hour? It's close. 30, about 40 minutes. About 40 minutes. And, they're known for their barbecue. And they got all kind of barbecue joints. You just had to pick one. And they was in there looking on the computer. He didn't have anything to do today. For months, every Saturday was his mama. And then there for a while, every Saturday was rebuilding the Honda, the transmission. And then before that, it was something else. And then before that, it was something else. It's always something. And if it wasn't that, he's working. He's always doing something. So he was just sitting on the computer. And I think he was looking up cameras. Yeah. I seen it. I didn't say nothing. I'm just going to let him look. If he finds him one, I'm going to let him find him one. I hope he does. Y'all keep y'all's fingers crossed that he finds him a 69 Camaro. Listen, they hard to come by. People want them things. He said the year wouldn't even be as bad, as important as if it was a, what'd he say? A Z? I think he wants it to be a Z. Is that what he said? I don't know. Anyway, keep your fingers crossed he finds one. I wish he would. I really wish he would. That would make him so happy. That would give him something of his own. And I would love for him to have that. So he was sitting in there, and I come by and I said, you know what? I know you're trying to stay away from pork, but I sure would mind having some Lexington barbecue. He said, well, let's go. So I come in here. I had clothes on, but I needed to put, public clothes on. So I threw my clothes on, and off we went up the highway. Well, we got it, and I'm going to insert a picture. Big old plate of food. I ended up eating half of that. Maybe not quite half. We'll just call it half for good measure. And bringing the other half home. Not half of them hush puppies. Oh, them was the best hush puppies. They were so light and airy and crispy. Oh, they were delicious. So we brought that home. He don't get slaw because he won't touch it. So he got a salad. We did eat all our French fries because they don't really warm over too good. So we left a lot of our other stuff to eat our French fries. So what we're going to eat tonight is barbecue sandwiches for supper, and maybe make us a little side salad or something, to go with it, because we got some lettuce left that we need to eat up. So instead of getting my Zaxby salad, we'll have a home salad and some barbecue. So the meal changed, and I don't know how to point it, and so I'm not going to point it. I'm not going to point it. I'm just not going to. Listen, I reserve the right to do my journey as I see fit, and today I see fit to not point my day. Because you know why? Whatever I point today ain't going to make a bit of difference in what I'm fixing to eat these next how many ever days on my menu. I'm going to have the suppers that I got planned. I'm going to have the meals that I'm going to prep. I'm going to have those, the breakfast, the lunch, and the snack. And I know they're all right there where they should be. So if what I eat today took me over or keeps me under my points, it's not going to change what's fixing to happen the next few days. So I'm just not sweating it. I'm just not sweating it. And it's not like it's really bad food anyway. The slaw, probably as simply filling as you can get. They may have some sugar in it, but there's no mayonnaise. It's vinegar slaw, tomato slaw, red slaw, whatever you want to call it. And the barbecue is just meat with dip. It's the vinegar-based sauce. And then the French fries, big whoop, and the hush puppies. So I don't think I did too bad. I really don't. Still going to make Denise's pineapple upside down donuts. Still going to make those. Now, let me I think that was all I was going to tell you about today. So we got up there and we come home. Then I had to dropped him off, and I had to come on in and what did I do? What did I do? Oh, my gas light come on. So I went to get gas, which was on the way to go get my prescriptions that he sent me in today. But this is what I was going to tell you. Talk about prescriptions. So I'll tell you this much. And then we'll look at my Dollar Tree haul. Oh, that was right. While we was up to Lexington, we had to come back through Salisbury, which is the Dollar Tree I like to go to, the biggest one closest to me that's got a bigger variety of, they just got all kind of stuff crammed in there. They got all kind of stuff crammed in there. It's not like a perfectly set up Dollar Tree. It's just like, it's just crammed. But I found stuff up there that I just don't find down here at mine. So anyway, we stopped at the Dollar Tree, so we'll show you all that. I'm gonna tell you something that's embarrassing, but why not? Why not? I told that little girl today, see, I had a situation when I went to pick up a prescription the other day. I went to my regular doctor. She sent me in 3. 2 that I knew I didn't have refills on, and 1, I'm about to forget that. I think I done told you. We upped my nerve pain medicine. We'll talk about that on weigh-in day because we'll see how that goes. It ain't going to be from eating because I'm going to tell you what, I don't think what I ate today is going to hinder the rest of my week. Anyway, so I looked in the app. It showed 1 was ready and the other 2, it appeared they were filled on that day, but it said they weren't going to be filled until February. But it was weird the way it shows it on the app. So I go to the window. I tell that little girl, I said, honey, can you check on these other 2 prescriptions? Because it looks like they might have been filled, but then it says they're not going to be filled till February. I said, I really need them. Because, you know, I didn't have any refills. Told my doctor, she sent them in. Well, she shut the window, she looked, and then I see her, she got this other little girl come over there, and she looked. And that little girl opened the window, she goes, well, insurance is kicking them out because it says you already have them. I'm like, no, She goes, well, the one says that you got it filled somewhere else on December the 9th. I said, no, that is a mistake. I never fill my medicine anywhere else. I've been here for years. I said, what about the other ones? And she looked and she goes, well, it says we refilled it on December the 30th. I said, no, y'all did not. I said, I need these medicines. I can't wait till February. She said, well, that's what it says. She said, I could run it through insurance again. She said, but they're going to kick it right back out. I said, well, let me go home and do some sleuthing. She said, okay. I sleuthed all right. I sleuthed myself right into to the dumb hole. I come home on port. I keep my medicine in this big bag because I got, oh my gosh, I got way many prescriptions in the teens. Yeah. So I dump them all out. I start looking, seeing what's on the bottles of the ones that I thought I needed. Well, the first one I got was slam full. I said, hold up. Let me look. There comes another one. Slam full. I said, oh my God. I did refill them there myself on the days they said. I have brand new bottles. The only reason I was thinking in my mind, since I told her I didn't have any refills, in my mind, I needed the pills. When I'm out of pills, even though I have it in works of getting refilled, I leave the empty or near empty bottles sitting out on my table beside my big pill holder. So I know those are the one I'm expecting. So in case I don't forget, you know. Well, they weren't sitting there, but in my mind, 0 refills meant, well, you're about out. I would have laid $1,000 that only had a few pills in each one of those bottles. So when I went back today, it was that same little girl that was telling me. I said, I got my pill situation figured out. I said, but it makes me look stupid, so we just won't talk about it. She said, okay. Was that my senior moment? Oh my gosh. I was telling Dave while he was eating breakfast this morning, I said, well, honey, I said, I hate to just tell you this. So I told him the story, and he was just slapping his hand on the table. So, anyway, I think that settles up my past couple days. I'll tell you. So, I'll turn the camera. No, you know what? Let me dump some of this stuff out of the bag so I don't make so much rattling. And I'll just sit here and show you. How about that? Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, I forgot to tell you that I got to see Holly and the baby. He had his 4-month checkup. He's 4 months old. He's 17 pounds. He's a little chunky monkey. I'm going to tell you what. He's so sweet. And when he grins, he just opens his whole mouth up. He is absolutely just precious. He's precious. I love my grandsons. I just love my grandsons. So anyway, they on their way to, her and the baby and her husband and his family are on the way to Illinois to see his grandma, and then that side of the family that she's never met and that they've never seen the baby, and they're just obsessed with the baby. So they'll all get to see him. I think she said it's a 13-hour drive. So they were going to drive as far as they thought they could with having, you know, Jacob with them. And if they needed to stop for the night, then they would stop for the night before they went on tomorrow. So just remember her for safe travels. So let's look at the stuff. First of all, I got these. The white ones, they're kind of glary. And the pink ones, doilies, I thought I could use those. And then these are rub-ons. So they're gold. We have the Marine Life. I should have got more of these. The leaves, I should have got more of those. Foliage. I thought I had another one. Hold on. Oh, I thought there was more than that. Maybe there wasn't. There was. There's supposed to be another one. There it is. Balloons. You'd be surprised there are balloons, how many balloon stickers are in my sticker books. These big sticker books I have. The big book size ones. And then feathers. I thought those would be pretty. And I didn't have any green butterflies. So now I think I've got blue, pink, maybe the gold brown, and now the green. So I was excited about that. And then these are stickers. Little tag, little labels. It says stickers. 18 of them. So I'm guessing that's probably 2 of each. That looks like about 9 on there, don't it? And then this I got because I thought for a change of pace, something to do different. Because, you know, I did that adult coloring for that 1 solid year. These are color your own butterfly magnets. I've got the gel pens, that's for sure. So I thought for a change of pace, I can just sit back here and color me some butterfly magnets. Isn't that cool? From the dollar store. That's worth $1. And then I found these stickers. They had a lot of stickers at this store, but they're the raised up kind that I can't really use because in what I'm doing now, it'll make it too bumpy to work on the next page. So I have to kind of keep it as smooth as possible. But these are smooth stickers. I just thought those might be pretty additions. And then these for my regular junk journals. Ain't those pretty? Those are pretty. Okay. In the craft square, then I also found this. Has it got a glare? Zest for life, when life gives you lemons. Sweeten it with gratitude. Stuff like that. Anyway, I've never seen that there before, so you know my ribbon obsession. Had to have it. Okay, I've never seen this before either. I told David I don't know if you can wash it out like in the washing machine or if that would mess up because it's got coconut infused exfoliating bath cloth. And I thought it's like an exfoliating wash rag. I thought that would be so easy to use, especially on my arms and legs. So we'll see how many uses I get out of it. I don't know. If I use up all the coconut oil, it might be, it says nylon. Where did I read that? Material, nylon, and coconut oil. So once the coconut oil goes out of it, I don't know if I can wash it in the washing machine or maybe I can hand wash it and keep using it. I don't know. We shall see. It is $1. I'm going to try it. And I needed some more of these little gadgets. These little cover plastic. The little plastic stretchy things. I don't always have lids on everything. And instead of using tin foil or plastic wrap, sometimes it's easier just to pop one of these on there. And so I needed some more of those. This is just, I never buy this kind of stuff there. But I was smelling this coconut. Oh, it smells good. I sprayed it on. I just have a light scent of coconut. It smells real good. Now, it ain't going to last all day. And I'm not going to walk by somebody and they're going to go, oh, you smell so good. No, because I had to stick my nose all the way on my skin to smell it. But it'd be good enough getting out of the shower, putting it on a fresh body. You know what I'm saying? And then I got some more of these. The little pull-out things. If y'all saw my What I Eat video the other day, you saw that I had made a little like shelving unit. I had already went to the Dollar Tree the other day specifically to look for these, and they had restocked them. So I bought a couple more and made my tower taller. And I thought, well, I might need an extra set of shelves. So I bought a few more of these just to have on hand in case they stop selling them, because you don't find them all the time. So that's just a just in case purchase. And then I found these in the plus section. These were $3 for 2 hand towels. I thought, we'll look at it. I needed some for my bathroom, and I wanted gray. And every time I find some, like I would find some at Ollie's, I'm not paying. Listen, I'm cheap, but I'm not cheap, but I am cheap. Depends on what it is. I'm not paying $5 for a hand towel for something just going to hang there and get hands wiped off on it. I ain't doing it. So when I saw these for $3, I figure you get what you pay for, and now I'll get $3 worth of use out of them. So, oh, that's a good sized towel. Look at that. It's thin, so that'll hang real good up on my little hook. Oh, well, I'm glad about that. Okay, I like that. $1.50 each. I can handle that. And then I got some more secret deodorant. And this was my most prized find of the day, because I have been in my Dollar Tree and another one. Where's another one? Oh, the other new one, the Issa Plus. And I've been in mine more than once looking for this. And because the first and second time I got it, that's where I got it. $5 for 30 of the repositionable glue sticks. I go through these like water. I was just looking on Amazon pricing them. And for the repositionable kind, I was going to have to just not afford them because they were expensive. The regular ones you could get, but this one's, it gives you like 5 minutes to pick it up and move it, which if you move it too far, you're going to have a blob of glue, that's going to stick to the other side. But twisting it and all this and that, you can reposition it. So when I went down the plus section, I got, about halfway down there, and I looked and I saw this little orange box popping up. I said, honey, they got my glue. So $5 for 30 glue sticks. I was thrilled. So that's my Dollar Tree haul. I tell you what, big. It wasn't big at all, but I got some stuff that I needed and wanted, and whether I needed it or whatever. So anyway, that's it for me. And I guess I'll get up in the morning and do my meal prep. I got to rethink my Kraut and Weenie situation, because the Kraut I had, it wasn't ours. It was, his mom's. It was Bavarian style, and it's got caraway seeds in it. Well, I don't like that in my Kraut. So I didn't feel like going to the store this morning anyway to do it, and I didn't want to go to the store this afternoon to do it. So I'm going to figure it out, make something different. It'll be okay. It will work. So I will see you on my meal prep. And then I'm not going to do what I eat in a day to day, since it's kind of not a normal day. You've seen my plate, and so it's going to be 2 meals out of that, so there's really nothing to show. And I had leftover spaghetti for breakfast, when I got up. So yeah, there's really nothing to do a video about, so that's it. Okay, well, that's all for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.